वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं गुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अस्तु
सहना
भवतु सहनौ पुनत्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः।
सम्यक्, धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः।
इदानीं प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गत सप्ताहे किंचित् भ्रमः अभवत्। प्रसन्ना महोदय, remember I want to clear because the foundations we have to be clear, otherwise when you go ahead you will have the confusion. So I want to make sure you guys know the basic fundamentals, right? Remember last week we had some bhavaha ityukte, oh it comes in chatur tritiya, it comes in saptami, kinchit kleshah asti kalu. So I want to clear that now. So how we will go step by step. So where we use, you cannot, first rule is you cannot generalize. If there is a bhava means, oh this is where the vibhakti you get. So always in Sanskritam, prasangaha kaha, in what context, in what situation, how it's applied. So I want to show you asmin sare kim avashikam aham idanim vadami astu. Don't make it complex. What is you need to know in this level, keep it simple and keep it clear. The basic fundamentals clear, okay? So idanim I am going to show you something. So I prepared some abhyasa exclusively for the bhava confusion. Okay, so you will know where to use when and all those things. Okay, idanim kinchit abhyasan kurmah. So you will have some clarity because this one is very important. You cannot have the confusion of having, oh this is what it is. You cannot assume things. Astu idanim kim kurmah. Screen share karomi. Drishyate va? इदानीं भवती अहम् एक प्रथमवाक्यम् अहमेव वदामि, भवती अग्रिमवाक्यं वदतु। गौरी असूया दृश्। अस्तु? So using these three words construct a sentence. Okay, there is a bhavam asuya. Astu? Getting so Gauri drish ityukte pashyati. Pashyati dhatu is drish. Asuya is the akaranta strilinga sabda. So tritiya vibhakti kadam bhavati? Gauri asuyaya pashyati. So tavadeva. So here there is a bhavam, but it is in tritiya vibhakti. Kimartham? Because doing it with emotion. It's the karya, the work that she is doing it is with the emotion. The kriya padam kim tatra pashyati. Pashyati, how is she seeing it? With that emotion, asuyati, asuyaya. So it is different from the other thing. There we will agre pashyamaha. Parantu this context, remember. Okay, if you are doing some karyam with emotion, that gets tritiya vibhakti. So have this context in mind. Okay, so you cannot assume, oh there is an emotion, then there is always tritiya. Tadrisham nasti. Agre pashyamaha. So if any work, if you are doing with happy or with sad or with some other bhayam also bhavitum arhati. You are doing with that emotion, then that gets to the astu. If you have clarity now, agre pashyamaha. Astu. Bhavati prasuna bhavati eva karotu idanim.
Te kopa tad. Te
Kopa gets tritiya. Because thadanam is an action. Astu thadayati. Te asti chet bahuvachanam. So tadayanti.
ते कोपेन ताडयन्ति.
Bahu samyak. So here the tadanam is the action and then doing it with that emotion kopa. So that's why it's getting tritiya bhakti. Astu doing that action with that emotion, that gets the anger, showing anger there, but with that emotion they are doing it. That's why it's getting tritiya bhakti. Astu.
Okay.
Astu. Agre vanamala bhavati karoti ki?
Aha baya rud.
Ruddha dhatuhu.
Okay, rud.
Roditi, ruditaha, rudanti. That's vishesha dhatu tatra. So rudanti is a bahuvachanam. Astu. Prathama purusha bahuvachanam. Taha is a bahuvachanam.
Taha bahuvachanam. Taha.
So kriya
ताः भयेन
bahu samyak. Kartari priyoge in active voice the kriya padam kartru padam anusaranti. Astu. So te is a bahuvachanam. So kriya padam is also bahuvachanam. Okay. Kartari priyogam in active voice, that's how it goes. Bhayena. So it's doing it with emotion. Okay. So please keep in mind, if you're doing it with emotion, that gets tritiya. Astu. Agre Rama Bhagini Bhavati Karotu.
Radha Lajja Davati. Radha Lajjaya Davati.
Lajja Srilinga Padam. So Lajjaya Davati. Bahu samyak. Pragya Bhavati Karoti va?
What is
Padatuhu Pibati. Astu. Padatuhu Pibati. Prathama Purusha.
Balaha Ananda Anande Pibati.
Anandena. The best thing you can do is any word you go, you just break it down to the Prathama Vibhakti. Only then you will know Antaha kaha, Lingaha kaha. So Anandaha. So you can relate Anandena.
Anandena
Lajja is a
Pibati.
Srilinga padam. So you break it down the ending. Only if you know the ending and the lingam, you can appropriately apply the correct Vibhakti. So Pullinga padam means Anandena. Srilinga padam means Lajjaya. Bayaha means Bayam. Bayam is an Apumsalinga padam.
Mahodaya, one doubt, like te kopena or te kopaihi tadayanti.
Samyak na shruyate. Punah ekavaram vadatu.
ते कोपेन या कोपैः
कोपेन एव कोपैः it won't bahuvachanam avashyakam nasti tatra. Ekavachanam eva. Emotion is just one emotion. Okay. So kopaha, kopena. So you are doing it with emotions, not emotions. He is only one person. That person has the anger emotion. That anger ekavachanam eva. With that anger, he is hitting. Bahu some uttama prashna. Please asking questions. Only when you ask questions, you will get the clarity.
Because they all are angry, right? So it's like te kopaihi or te.
The others. Oh, samyak. Oh, astu. Tadapi bhavatum arhati. But technically, te kopaihi. You can treat it as they each of them kopena because kartru padam anusaranti. Astu. Kriya tadayanti. Ke tadayanti. So they are hitting. So the kriya padam gets bahuvachanam. Tatra kopaihi api depending on how you interpret. Astu. Bahu samyak. Also, idanim clarity, you get the clarity now because keep in mind, just bhavam, it doesn't get one particular vibhakti. Depending on the concept, if you are doing some action with an emotion, it gets tritiya bhakti. So keep this confusion in this level itself clear, because we are going to see ahead same emotion, because last week you asked the question. It's a very good question. Astu idanim agre pashyamaha etat sarvam samyak va abhavat avagatam tritiya bhakti kadam va mहोदय भवतु
एक प्रश्न अस्ति ताः भय रुद् थर्ड तृतीय प्रश्नम तृतीय अभ्यासम we can also say ta bhayat rudanti asti va
that's why I'm explaining it to you clearly. In this emotion, doing a work with the emotion, so it gets tritiya bhakti. Astu bhaya shabda kidrisha shabda, break it down to the smallest form. Bhayam. Bhayam is an apumsalinga. So it gets tritiya. So bhayena. So the emotion, doing any work with that emotion gets the tritiya. It doesn't mean always if emotion is involved, it gets tritiya, tadridam nasti. I want to clear the doubt, because you will get confusion. Remember, snehyati, kimartam tatra saptami, you get the confusion. That's why put it in that context. In which context it is used? Doing some action with this emotion. It can be kopaha, it can be dukkam, it can be anandam, it can be santosham, kimapi. You are doing something with that emotion gets a tritiya. Is it clear?
Yeah, no, that is correct. I am just asking, as an alternate, is ta bhayat rudanti is also correct or incorrect?
What the intent of the speaker? Here I just gave this sum to kartru karma in this context. It is with the in this context it is bhayena. But what do you want to say? The intention here, I'm implying that they are doing crying with fear. That's my intention. So my speaker intention is in that context you get the tritiya. But Bhavan kim bhaktum ichati?
No, similar thing only, but so basically more of crying out of fear. So we can also say crying out of fear. So when I say crying out of fear, then
that's why it's very hard to translate English. That's why Sanskritam patatu. Tateva samyak. If you think of in other language, it's always you cannot compare and exactly translate. So it will get harder. So it's nice in the initial beginning you translate into other language. But always if you try to plug in English, it will get confusion. So remember, this is a basic concept. When you do any action.
So even in Hindi, if you say bhai se ro raha hai. So in Hindi the say is like even Tritiya is say, Panchami is also say.
Evam va. So that's why I'm telling in Sanskritam, the Panini Vyakarana, in the grammar, they have sutras and everything. So in the sutra, they explain if you are doing it with the bhaya, if it is not kriya padam tatra. If you have a kriya padam, bibhyati means kasmat bibhyati. So bibhyati there it's acting as a kriya padam. So in the kriya padam you say kasmat.
Okay. Chorat vibheti, like that. Okay.
So same meaning, but you are constructing, you can use the same meaning in different construction. But this type of sentence construction. Astu.
Mahodaya, Nigyadi comes then only Saptami Vibhakti.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming one by one at a time, okay? Because it's because emotion is involved in lot of different vibhaktis, so you will get confusion. There Saptami, sometimes Bhitihi asti ches Panjami abhi bhavitum arhati, Namaha also there is confusion. That's why I want you guys to understand the basic fundamental, okay? In this type of construction of sentence, okay? Doing any work with the emotion, if the speaker's intent to say this way, you construct only this way. Avagatam?
Okay.
So Davati, with Lajja, with shyness, Radha is running with shyness. If you want, the intent of the speaker is that gets Tritiya. And also don't think that always emotion is involved. This is how you construct the sentence. That's not the case. We will agree Pashyamaha. So remember this type of exact pattern. So it's easier at this level. Understand the pattern. Okay. So with this emotion, he is doing it. So then I can put Tritiya. Davadeva. Don't generalize that, oh, emotion means always Tritiya. Tadasam nasti. Please don't have this thing. Avagatam?
Okay. Okay.
So we will go one step at a time. So the next one we will see. Astu idanim kinchit. Another confusion I want to clear here. Astu. Here, sneha bhavam tatra asti. Snehyati asti. Parantu, bhavan eva karatu edat vakyam. Nirmal Magu.
Amam.
Bhavate snigdha bhavam pradarshitavan.
Bhavan karatu.
Bhavatya preetya ma.
Bhavan vadatu ma.
Ashwaha bhavate snigdha bhavam pradarshitwan.
Samyak. Astu. Idanim, we are practicing abhyasa for Anvaya. Anvaya, if you practice now, it will be very easy for the sloka, okay? So, Kriyapadam tatra nasti. Kriyapadam eva karyam karoti. Pradarshitavan, okay? So, it's not Kriyapadam. Tigantam eva Kriyapadam, okay? Tigantam lakara rupam eva Kriyapadam. The Pradarshitavan is not Tigantam, but it does the action of the Kriyapadam. Astu, Pradarshitavan. Astu. Lagu vakyam kim?
Ashwaha pradarshitwan.
Prashnan prushtva anvaya rachna karotu. Astu.
Ashwaha kim kritwan? Ashwaha pradarshitwan.
Kaha pradarshitavan? Ashwaha pradarshitavan.
Kaha pradarshitwan? Ashwaha pradarshitwan. Ashwaha kim pradarshitwan? Ashwaha snigdha bhavam pradarshitwan.
Astu.
Then then we can ask Ashwaha.
Bhavate ka vibhakti.
Bhavate Saptami.
No.
Chaturthi.
So kasmai.
Ashwe kasme snigdha bhavam pradarshitwan. Ashwaha bhavate snigdha bhavam pradarshitwan.
Bahu samyak. Kimartam tatra chaturthi. Two. He is showing that two.
Yeah, so it is like I am giving snigdha bhavam to someone.
Oh yeah. For
So,
or two comes, if it comes for, giving it for him, or doing it to him, or to or from comes, it's a chaturthi vibhakti. There, remember, in this sentence construction, even though snigdha bhavam asti, parantu tatra saptame vibhakti nasti. Kimartam kriyapadam snihyati asti chet. In who you are showing the friendliness emotion, in who, then it gets saptami. There it's nama padam, it's not kriya padam. Snigdha bhavam ityukte karma padam tatra. Kam pradarshitavan. What is he showing? So that gets, there is no saptami tatra. Samyak? So it's always about the context, okay? Sandarbhaha kaha. So only then you will.
So any bhavam is there means ashwa bhavate bhavam pradarshitwan. Snigdha bhavam, bhaya bhavam, whatever.
If you attach a bhavam, it totally changes the whole word.
Correct. And otherwise we have to say ashwaha bhavati snihati.
Bahu samyak. So how do you construct the sentence? That's what very important, okay?
Right.
If you attach snigdha bhavam, it gets a karma padam.
Right.
Because the whole, so remember, any word you have to find out the rupam of this. What type of word it is? It is pullingam. What is it saying? Meaning, and the antaha and the lingam. It's very important. Only then you can find out how you will construct the sentence. Okay. So in the
Right.
context, it depends on the context, it changes the whole thing. That's why I don't want you guys to have the confusion of, oh, this is, don't get the fixed mind of, oh, snihyati, snigdha, that word comes means it's always saptami, tadadam nasti. So keep it in mind. Kriyapadam asti chet, snihyati asti chet, saptami bhakti. Putra, in who you are showing the friendliness emotion. Then it gets saptami. Avakatam?
Avagatam.
Astu. Idanim, Ramesh Mahoday Bhavan Karoti Ba?
महोदय अहं तस्मिन् स्थूले गजे निश्यामि अहं
Kriyapadam.
निश्यामि
Kriyapadam kim?
निश्यामि
Samyak. Agre?
अहं निश्यामि तस्मिन् निश्यामि स्थूले गजे निश्यामि
बहु सम्यक् महोदय. कस्मिन् स्निह्यामि गजे स्निह्यामि. कीदृश विशेषभावं तत्र अस्ति वा?
आं महोदय स्थूले
सम्यक्.
कीदृश गजे स्निह्यामि स्थूले गजे स्निह्यामि
पुनः कीदृश स्थूले गजे स्निह्यामि तस्मिन् स्थूले बहु सम्यक्. So this is how Samyak Mahodaya, Dhanyavada. This is how you ask questions and get the answer. So in which vibhakti the word is there, ask according to the Kim Shabdasya vibhakti rupam. Avagatam? So there it is a Saptama vibhakti. Kimartam? We have a niyamaha, vishesha niyamaha, snihyati. Kriyapadam asti chet. In who you show the friendliness, that will get the Saptami Bhakti, not aham. Aham, I am showing the friendliness. I do the thing, that won't get Saptami. In which person you are showing it, that gets the Saptami. Avagatam? Avagatam va? So you see the difference between the first one and the second one? That's why I want you guys to be clear with the emotion. So how the emotion gets the vibhakti, so you won't have the confusion later. Samyak? Astu. Rama Mahoday Bhavati Karotu Idanim? Unmute Karotu Kripaya.
ते आनन्देन जल्पनं कृत्वा मीनाक्षी भवनं गतवन्तः. के गतवन्तः? गतवन्तः क्रियापदं. Here acts as a क्रियापदं. के गतवन्तः? केन जल्पनं कृत्वा.
ते गतवन्तः उत्तरं ददातु. ते गतवन्तः.
ते गतवन्तः. केन गतवन्तः? आनन्देन गतवन्तः.
No. First break it down to the simple lagu vakyam. Kartrupadam, karmapadam, kriyapadam. Astu kutra gatavantah.
मीनाक्षी भवनं. कुत्र गतवन्तः? मीनाक्षी भवनं.
Gamana kriya. If there is a moving kriya asti chet, even though you say kutra, where it gets dvitiya bhakti. There is a special rule. Kachati tadrisham bhavati chet. Dvitiya bhakti eva bhavati. But the question is kutra. But the answer will be in a dvitiya bhakti because it's a special rule. Gamana kriya asti chet dvitiya bhakti eva. So karma padam. Tatra meenakshi bhavana karma padam. Because karma padam is always in dvitiya bhakti. Samyak. So first kartrupadam, karma padam, kriya padam, then go to the next one by one. Break it down to one step at a time. Astu?
जल्पनं कृत्वा.
Kim kritva.
किं कृत्वा ते किं कृत्वा मीनाक्षी भवनं गतवन्तः. ते जल्पनं कृत्वा मीनाक्षी भवनं गतवन्तः. ते केन जल्पनं कृत्वा मीनाक्षी भवनं गतवन्तः. ते आनन्देन जल्पनं कृत्वा मीनाक्षी भवनं गतवन्तः.
बहु सम्यक्. One more thing, in the Tritiya Bhakti, you can also say Khatam. How? Astu? How? You can ask the question as how. How they did the gossip, creating gossip and went Anandena. Tadrisham abhi bhavitum arhati. Samyak? So when you have, when it is in Tritiya Bhakti, you can ask it how she went. Vichakriya gachati. So you can ask Katham. Question abhi samyak.
कथम् ओके
अस्तु इदानीं प्रसूना भवती करोतु
व्याघ्रं दृष्ट्वा अश्वः भयेन कम्पते किं कम्पते
कः फस्ट् कर्तृपदम् अस्तु फस्ट्
व्याघ्रं दृष्ट्वा अश्वः कः कम्पते अश्वः कम्पते
अस्तु नेक्स्ट गो टू कर्मपदम्
अश्वः
कं दृष्ट्वा कम्पते नो के will it not come kena? So one more thing I wanted to clear here. So even though in one sentence it will add a kriya padam, drishtva is not a kriya padam, but it acts like a kriya. It is a kriya. So you will have karakam ityukte kim. So anything that is related to the kriya padam is a karakam. So one kriya padam asti chet kampate is a kriya padam tatra bhashvaha is related to kriya padam, but in vyagram it is not related to kampate. Okay, drishtva, that's why you have to separate it out. Drishtva, it is connected to the drishtva. So in wherever you see kriya padam like a drishtva, twantam va labantam va kimapi bhavatu, it acts like a kriya padam. So it will have its own karakam. Okay, it's associated, the vyagram is associated with the drishtva. So you have to break it down. Okay, the main kriya padam kim, main kriya padam kampate. And then that association with the kartrupadam kim, ashwaha kampate. Kena kampate, bayena kampate. So that is a separate one. Anantaram, you are adding, combining, it's like a combining thing with the drishtva. Anantaram, kam drishtva. Because the vyagram is attached to the drishtva. Samyak? So if you break it down with the lagu vakyam and then separate kriya padam iva bhavana putra asti, it will be easy.
So first will be kaha kampate, ashvaha kampate, ashvaha kena kampate, ashvaha bayena kampate, ashvaha kim drishtva bayena kampate, ashvaha vyagram drishtva bayena kampate.
Bahu samyak. That's how you construct. Perfect. That's how you construct the whole sentence. Their bayam is not getting bitihi asti chet tatra panchami nasti. That avagatam va tatra. Why it is in tritiya? Samyak?
With emotion, yeah. With
samyak. Astu. Pragya bhavati karoti? Kim?
महोदय राक्षसात् भीतः मुनीनां रक्षणं रामलक्ष्मणै अकुरुताम्. The shortest sentence will be मुनीनां अकुरुताम्.
No.
Sorry.
The
राक्षसात् भीतः मुनीनां रक्षणं रामलक्ष्मणै कुरुताम्. रामलक्ष्मणै अकुरुताम्.
बहु सम्यक्. तत्र टङ्कण दोषः अस्ति. रामलक्ष्मणौ
रामलक्ष्मण shortest sentence is रामलक्ष्मणै अकुरुताम्. रामलक्ष्मणै रक्षणं अकुरुताम्.
एकनिमिषं तत्र there is a typo error. रामलक्ष्मणौ का विभक्ति तत्र?
रामलक्ष्मणै is
द्विवचन.
So lagu vakyam is kartrupadam kriya padam kau akurtam ramalakshmana akurtam. Samyak?
अकुरुताम्.
Akurtam
रामलक्ष्मणौ
lang lakaraha Prathama Vibhakti Dvivachanam because the karta is Dvivachanam. Kimartham Dvivachanam? Ramaha Lakshmana. Now Janadvayam asti. There is two people there. So it's a Dvivachanam. So Langalakara Bhutakalam Dvivachanam Prathama Varsha. Astu Akurtam. Astu.
Rama Lakshmanau akurutam. Rama Lakshmanau rakshanam akurutam. Ram Lakshmanau rakshasat rakshanam akurutam. Rama Lakshmanau muninam
Kesham Rakshanam Akurutam.
rakshasat
Muninam. So
Muninam.
Muninam Tatra Sashti. So the equivalent Kim Shabdasya Kesham. That's why you break it down to Muni Shabda. What type of Padam? It's a Pullinga Padam. Muni Shabda. So you Kim Shabdasya Pullinga Padam Shashti Bhakti because it's a Bahuvachanam. Muninam. Pullinga Padam
Muninam.
Bahuvachanam Shashti. So Kesham. Astu?
Rama Lakshmanau muninam rakshanam
Akurutam.
no Rama Lakshmanau akurutam. Ram Lakshmanau rakshanam akurutam. Ram Lakshmanau muninam rakshanam akurutam. Rakshasat bhita.
Kasmat bhitah. Rakshasat bhitah.
Rakshasat Panchami. Panchami.
Bahu samyak. You did it so well. You went it step by step, but add the questions also. You went from Kartrupadam, then Karmapadam. You added one word. You added in a exact correct steps. Astu sopanam samyak asti. Parantu add the question so it will make more sense. Samyak. So tatra kimartam si bhitah.
I did not. Meaning artha kim asti Rama Lakshmanai akurutam Rama bhitah muninam rakshanam.
Meaning Rakshasat bhitah. So bhitah is fear from the Rakshasa.
To protect,
Muni got
themselves, they went to the Munis. They took help of Muni.
Rakshana means protect.
They took help of Muni. Protect, yes. So they took of Muni to get safety from Rakshas.
Samyak, Bahu Samyak.
Here, Bhitaha is not Visheshanam.
No.
Bhitaha Muninam. It won't come.
It's a Bhutakalam, Tak Pratyaya. It's not in this level. You don't know, but remember it's Kriya Pavami. Ida Karyam Karoti Tatra.
But here Rakshanam ka Rakshanam Kurutam. Ram Lakshmano Rakshanam Kurutam.
So Kesham Rakshanam, Muninam.
Kesham Rakshanam Kurutam, Muninam Rakshanam Kurutam. So I think I think can I try once?
Vadatu Mahodaya.
First Kau Akurutam, Ram Lakshmano Akurutam. Ram Lakshmano Kim Akurutam, Ram Lakshmano Rakshanam Akurutam. Ram Lakshmano Kesham Rakshanam Kurutam, Ram Lakshmano Muninam Rakshanam Kurutam. Ram Lakshmano Kidarsa Muninam Rakshanam Kurutam. Ram Lakshmano Bhitah Muninam Rakshanam Kurutam. Ram Lakshmano Kasmat Bhitah Muninam Rakshanam Kurutam. Ram Lakshmano Rakshasat Bhitah Muninam Rakshanam Kurutam.
Bahu Samyak, Mahodaya. Bahu Samyak. And one more thing, remember, in Mahodaya did so nicely. So Kidrisha word, don't assume it's always get Visheshana answer, okay? So to construct the word, you can ask the question. Astu, what type of Muni? Bhitah Muni. Doesn't mean that that's a Visheshya Visheshana. Samyak?
Oh, okay.
In order to get the construct, it's you are just using that, applying that formula to get the sentence correct. Samyak?
So here, Mahodaya, Bhita is what?
Bhita means feared. How he's describing the money.
What is the padam? What is it now? Bhitaha is not Visheshanam. So what it is?
It's a taprataya. You haven't. It's a bhuta kalam iti chinteto. So it's like gatavan tadrisham. So, but this pratyaya, it's not a part of parichaya syllabus. But it's a kriya padamiva karyam gatavantaha is a kriya padamiva karyam karoti kala tadrisham akashitavan like bhitaga feared. It's a bhuta kalam, it's in bhuta kalam. So feared muni, the rishis, rakshanam, Rama Lakshmana, he protected those munis.
So it is pancham. No, it is not Visheshana. So cannot be panchami. Bhitaha.
Bhita na muninam doesn't come.
No, it's a bhuta. That's why it's a kriya. It's like a kriya padam. It's saying a bhuta kalam. Tavadeva. Astu.
Okay.
The scared muninam.
Scared muni.
Yeah, scared muni now.
It is not scared muni now. To get protection from scare, he is going to muni.
No. It is reversed. Munis are getting protection from Ram and Lakshman.
Okay.
The munis got scared and then they got protection.
So they took protection.
Yes.
From Ram and Lakshman. Okay. It's the other way around. Yes.
Yeah.
Dhanyavad.
That's why we are providing this long sentences. So you will get questions. You put the questions and then plug it in the right answer, and then you will get the correct order. The meaning will make more sense. If you practice.
So here one more way to look at is who is the karta. Karta here is Ram Lakshman. So they only are doing rakshanam. Yes. They are not asking rakshanam. They are doing rakshanam.
Rakshanam is the karma padam. Always remember karma padam. If it is dvitiya bhakti, it's a karma padam.
Yeah.
So it is Rama Lakshmanai, Mahodaya. It will be Ram Lakshmanai, Muninam, Rakshanam,
Akurutam,
and then add Rakshasat and Bhitaha.
Right. It should be, and also, ma'am, sorry, it should be Ram Lakshmanao.
Ma'am, I told you in the beginning itself.
Yeah, no. She was saying Ram Lakshmana, that's why I'm saying.
No, Ram Lakshmana, there is a typo error.
Yeah.
There is a typo error. The Prathama Bhakti Dvivachanam.
Ram Lakshmana.
It's not Ram. There is no word Rama Lakshmana. So it's a typo. Mahodaya.
Rakshasat Bhitaha or Bhitahava. Katham Suddham?
Rakshasa. Oh, Bahu Samyak Prashna.
Rakshasat Bhitaha Muninam.
I am Samyak Mahodaya. Bhitaha eva tatra Shuddham iti aham chintayami. Bahu Samyak. I think that's also some typing error. Bhitaha eva.
Bahuvachanam.
Because it's saying the thing of Muni, that's a plural, right?
Yeah, plural.
Bhitaha
Right.
Muni. Rakshasa Bhitaha. You know what, Mahodaya? It's a little bit tricky. So Muninam is a karakam, Rakshanatya karakaram. Astu. So it's not directly associated.
It should be Kasmat Bhitaha. So Rakshasat Bhitaha, is it not true?
So that's an emotion, so it can be singular, right? Ekavachanam.
Let me get back to it. I think I'm not sure, but in here, even though it says Munina, Muni is not directly, it's only is a Shashi Bhakti is always associated with the other padam, not directly to the Kriya padam. Rakshanasya Shashi Bhakti. Muninam Rakshanam. Right? So Tatra Bhitaha, I will get back.
Ma'am, Rakshasat Beetaha, right? This is this Beetaha is connected to Rakshasat, isn't it?
Amani Dondam Suddham Maria. Ahamani Bitaha. Both are correct.
But I will just double check. I don't want to say without exactly knowing. So I will check and get back to you next class. Is that fine?
Okay.
Uttama Prashnaha Mahodaya. So that's why if you keep asking that, that tells that you guys are thinking. That's a very good thing. So critical thinking is very important. Bahu Samyak Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya. Astu. Then Agre Gachamah.
Mate bhavati.
Baba Vanamala Bhavati Karut.
Mate bhavati aham namami. Kam kaha kavi.
Kaha namami.
Namami. Mate namami.
No, aham. First go to the breakdown to Lagu Vakyam.
Oh, aham namami. Okay. Aham namami. Kam namami. Mate namami.
No. Mate vaka vibhakti, ka vibhakti tatra mate. Tritiya. Sambodhana, sorry. Sambodhana karma padam bhavitum arhati va na. Because the karma padam nasti tatra. Tritiya vibhakti asti cheteva karma padam. Astu?
Oh,
karma padam kim tatra?
Aham.
Kartrupadam. Aham namami kartrupadam. Kartru eva namami. Karma padam bhavati namami. So here I want to make it one more point here. Namaha asti chet chaturthi pati. You have that point, right? But namami, if a kriya padam comes, means it gets dithiya bhakti. There is no chaturthi bhakti. Astu? It's a special case. The special word namaha asti chet, you get the chaturthi. Okay, it's a special word. That's why in vibhakti there are so many rules. If you have this kind of meaning, you get the vibhakti. And also there is one more rule, upapada vibhakti. Saha asti chet tritiya tadrisham. Namaha is a avyaya padam. There is no vibhakti or anything. So namaha comes means chaturthi. It doesn't mean that kind of meaning comes means it's chaturthi tadrisham nasti. Okay, don't have that confusion. Okay, that's a peculiar, that's a special word. Because of that word, it gets chaturthi. But namami is a kriya padam. Kriya padam asti chet, it's like a general rule. Like any kriya padam, pashyati, upavishyati, tadrisham. You have a dithiya bhakti karma padam and then your kriya padam. Avagatam? So even you cannot just assume, oh, nama is it's a meaning, it associates with chaturthi, tadrisham nasti. That's why I want to clear that confusion. Samyak? So tatrabi, that's why klesha tatra. Rama bhavati karoti?
Balam mukundam bhaktya namaha.
Namaha na, tatra namaha na. That's why I want to clear this. Nama ityute kidrisha padam.
Nama kriyapadam lotlakaraha.
Bahu samyak. Madhyama purusha. That's why there is a difference. Namaha asti chet chaturthi, but here it's a kriya padam. Samyak?
Okay.
So that's why there is no chaturthi.
Bhaktya chaturthi.
Can you complete the whole sentence? Nama.
Balam mukundam bhaktya nama. Kam nama. Mukundam nama. Kidrisham mukundam nama. Balam mukundam nama. Kasmai balam mukundam nama.
Katam. Or kena.
Kena. Oh, here bhaktya kena. Okay. Kena balam mukundam Nama.
Bhakti, bhaktya. Ikaranta shabdah. It gets bhaktya. Samyak Srilinga padam bhaktya. Ikaranta Srilinga padam bhaktya. Tritiya bhakti. So kimartam tatra tritiya bhakti? See, you are praying it with that emotion bhakti. Samyak?
Oh, Samyak.
Mahodaya, Balam Mukundam is like, I'm confused here.
Mukunda shabdah. Mukunda. Mukundam. Mukundam is a karma padam. Kam namami, mukundam namami. Tatra adhyakritam. If it is implied, that's called, the technical term is adhyakritam. Aham na. Tvam nama. Tvam, it's not given there. But you can assume. Because in aham and tvam nama, madhyamam purusha and uttamam purusha, you cannot replace with anything at all. Aham, avam, vayam, eva. So even though if you don't give, it's implied as tvam eva. Because from nama, you know, there is no other word can come. Asu tvam, yuvam, yuyam, eva. Asu madhyama purusha. So kartrupadam is tvam. Tvam mukundam. Kaya nama. Because it's a Srilinga padam, you have to say kaya. Asu. And then bhaktya nama. And then kidrisham balam. Balam, it is young. Young Mukunda is a name. Nama.
Okay. Okay. Dhanyavada.
Avagatam?
Avagatam. Here bhaktya is tritiya. Okay.
Astu. Idanim ka paryayah, kaha va ka paryayah. Mahoday, Ramesh Mahoday bhavan karoti kim?
Naya Vasudeva Govinda Namaha.
Krishnaya Vasudevaya Govindaya Namaha. Namaha Kriyapadam. Tasmai Namaha Krishnaya.
Kasmai.
Tasmai Namaha Krishnaya Namaha. Idrisa Krishnaya Govindaya Vasudevaya Krishnaya Namaha.
Different names of the same Krishna. Tavadeva. It's very simple. There it's very simple. Namaha, because of that special word, it gets Chaturthi. And then you have the same Krishnaya, Vasudeva, it's all the same name. So all gets Chaturthi. Samyak? Avagatam? Pragya Bhavati Karoti Kim?
So when you have things like in the 8th sentence, Krishnaya, Vasudevaya, Govindaya, so there all three are actually, similar category. Still, we call Krishna as Visheshan and other two as Visheshya, or Krishna as Visheshya and other two as Visheshan, or I can treat all them similar.
No, all them similar.
So
because
here all three are Visheshya, is it?
No, Vishesha Bhavam Tatra Nasti, because it's not saying what type, it's not describing the quality. Different names of the same God. Astu? So there is one confusion, Mahodaya. That also I'm going to clear today. Remember, Tatra Dilipaha, Nripaha, Raja, that confusion, right? I want to clear that. It's like that. Astu?
Okay.
So I will go into the next slide and clear you that out also. So I had it.
Okay. That time I'll ask. No problem. Okay.
Yeah. I had it in my agenda today. So this emotion thing.
Because even in the homework, it is there. Something similar is there. In Shloka, it is there. Krishnaya, Vasudevaya, Devaki Nandaya. So
but you can ask a Kidrisha Krishna. That there is no problem. To arrive at the answer, you can ask it. But there is no Visheshya Visheshana Bhava, because it's not. Vasudeva is a Nama Padam. Vasudevaha. It's not in a different lingam. Pullingam, Srilingam, three disham. So what is the Visheshanam quality? So it will have in three lingam, three vibhakti and three vachanam. But if this is a name itself, Govindaha, Vasudevaha, there is no Srilinga Padam for Vasudevaha, there is no Napumsalingam for Vasudeva. So it's a different Nama.
All are Nama Padam.
Tavadeva.
Okay.
So this sentence will be only Namapadam and Kriyapadam.
There is no
Krishnaya
Kriyapadam here.
Vasudevaya.
Namaha is Avyaya Padam. Namaha is a special application. So Namaha is Avyaya Padam. There is no Avyaya means there is no Linga Padra, there is no change. So Namaha.
Okay.
Namaha, it's a Lagu Vakyam, Tavadeva. So in order to get the answer, do the Anvaya, you can ask. Kasmai Namaha, Govindaya Namaha. Kidrisha Govindaya, Vasudevaya, Tadrisham, you can ask the questions to get the answers. Please. It doesn't mean Kidrish, if you ask question, Kidrisha means it's not always Visheshanam. What type you can say. So the type, you can say the another name of the same person, but it's not a Visheshanam there. Samyak?
The Pada Vigraha of Namaha will be Avyaya Padam. Pada Vigraha.
So Avyaya Padam ityukte, there is no, that's why one more thing I want to address. Remember last time, last week Ramesh Mahodayana Muktam, Nahi something he Avyaya Padam, that's why I want to address that also. And then the next slide we will address that. Astu?
Saraswati Namostubhyam. So Saraswati Namostubhyam.
No. Etat Vakyam Patatu. Bhaktaha.
No, about that Vakya, that Shlokam, Saraswati Namostubhyam.
Namastubhyam.
Varde Kamarupini. Varde Kamarupini. That
Sandhi asti, Namastubhyam. So Sandhi Karanat, it's saying in one word. Namastubhyam.
Okay.
Tubhyam Namaha eva. But it is in a different order and then it has a Sandhi. But there it's a Namaha eva. The Namaha is attached to Tubhyam. Why it is Tubhyam? Because of Namaha. Tubhyam ityukte Chaturthi.
Okay. Ninth sentence. Bhaktaha puja mandiram prakshalya pujam karishyanti. Bhaktaha pujam karishyanti. Then
Question. Kaha karishyanti. Bhaktaha karishyanti.
Bhaktaha kaha karishyanti pujam karishyanti. Kaha bhaktaha location puja mandiram. Bhakta kutra pujam karishyanti. Bhakta puja mandiram pujam karishyanti. Bhaktaha kim pujam karishyanti. Prakshalya pujam. Kidrusham pujam karishyanti. Prakshalya pujam karishyanti.
Ekanimisham Mahodaya. So when you have sentence like that, I already told you. So Karakam is nothing but associating with the Kriya Padam. And then it can be multiple things which can act like a Kriya Padam. So you have to break that. You have to put it in the right bucket. There you have Karishyanti is a Kriya Padam and Prakshalya is also, it acts like a Kriya Padam. So the Karma Padam can be attached to different, according to the Kriya Padam eva. So Puja Mandiram is associated with the Prakshalya. Okay, so the order, whenever you see a Chantam or Labantam, the question will be Kim Kritva. Kim Kritva. So that's the question you will ask. So, Kaha Karishyanti, Bhaktaha Karishyanti, Kam Karishyanti. Why it is Kam? Because Puja is what type of Padam? It's a Strilinga Padam. So, for Strilinga Padam, Karma Padam is not Kam, it's Kam. So, Kam Karishyanti. Then you have got the Kartru Padam, Kriya Padam and then Karma Padam. Then go to the next step. Another Kartru, Kriya Padam eva Prashalya comes. So how can you ask the question for that? Kim Kritva Pujam Karishyanti? Prakshalya. So any Twantam or Labantam you say, you have a generic question, Kim Kritva, doing what? So Prakshalya Pujam Karishyanti. Punaha, you can Puja Mandiram Prashalya Pujam Karishyanti. Samyak?
Yes. Prakshalya, the other word forms?
It's because of Upasarga, it's a Labantam. So remember, if you think of it, there is no Upasarga here. Kadam Bhavati, Chalayitva. So it's the same meaning. Chalayitva, we say Samyakeva, Because of this upasarga, it gets the 11th rupam. Okay, if you have upasarga, the twantam changes to 11th. Okay, chalayitva is the same paryaya padam eva. Astu kritva, shalayitva, or prashalya. Samyak?
Yes, dhanyavad.
Whenever you see a twantam or labantam, you go to you finish the lagu vakyam first. Kartru, karma, kriya padam. Then all the twantam labantam comes. When you go to the next step to the twantam, you ask kim krutva. Then attach according to the ki drisha or whatever. If it has visheshanam, it has something else, you can ask that. Samyak? So normally twantam labantam, it will attach to one karma padam eva. So it's very simple. Kim ityukte karma padam. Standard karma padam kim. If you don't know the linga or padam, you can go to the default kim. Astu. So kim kritva, there puja mandiram prashalya. Avagatam?
Ha.
Nirmal Mahoday, Bhavan karoti kim?
Dilipah Vasishtha.
Dilipah Vasishtam Drishtum Sudakshinaya Sah Vasisthashram Gatwan. Kah Gatwan? Dilipah Gatwan. Dilipah Kutra Gatwan? Vasisthashram. Dilipah Vasisthashramam Gatwan. Then Dilipah Kena Saha Vasisthashram Gatwan. Dilipah Sudakshinaya Saha Vasisthashramam.
Kaya saha. Sudakshina is a Srilinga.
Kaya Saha. Correct. It is because it's Srilinga. Kaya Saha Vasisthashramam Gatwan. Dilipah Sudakshinaya Saha Vasisthashramam Gatwan. Dilipah Kimartham Sudakshinaya Saha Vasisthashramam Gatwan. Dilipah Vasishtham Drishtum Sudakshinaya Saha Vasisthashramam Gatwan.
Bahu samyak. If not, you can also say kam drishtam. Okay? If tuvandam kam drishtam abhi samyak. Samyak. So twantam asti chet kim kritva. If you have that particular tumun asti chet, exact tumun you can ask. And then ask the karma padam. Astu kam drishtam.
Kam drishtum.
Astu kam drishtam. Kam patitum. Kimapi. So use the tumun and then attach the karma padam to it. Question. Kam drashtum, kam vaktum, kimapi. Attach the tumun with the karma padam. Question. Samyak?
Visheshan vishesham.
Tatra vishesham tatra nasti.
Nasti, yeah.
So with tumun we will get Dvitiya Vibhakti, right?
And also remember Kriya Padam, there can be multiple which acts like a Kriya Padam. You have to exactly associate that Karma Padam to that because Drashtam, Vashishtam is associated with not the direct Gatavan. It's associated with Drashtum Eva. Samyak? So you have to isolate the main Kriya Padam Kim, then accelerated, then secondary Kriya Padam Eva Karyam Karoti Tatra. Kriya Padam Nasti. So you have to associate the Karakam exactly, only then it will make sense to you. The meaning will come. Samya, that's why break it down to the Lagu Vakyam. Rama Mahoday Bhavati Karoti Kim?
अयोध्यायाः नृपः दशरथः पत्नीभिः सह पुत्रकामेष्टियागम् अकरोत्. किम् अकरोत्? कः अकरोत्? दशरथः अकरोत्. महोदय?
सम्यक्.
कः अकरोत्? दशरथः अकरोत्. काम अकरोत्. पुत्र
No, the
Dasharatha.
word, there is one more word that is associated with the Dasharatha. So whichever is
Nripaha.
associated, Samyak. Dasharatha.
Kidrisha Dasharatha akarot. Next, Kam akarot. Nripaha Dasharatha Kam akarot. Nripaha Dasharatha Putra Kameshti Yagam akarot.
Kimartam tatra kam. Kam is a stealing padam. Tatra putra kameshti yagah. Yagam is a pullinga padam yada. Astu putra kam akarot.
Kam akarot. Okay, okay.
Break it to the word. You have to find the exact lingam.
But when we don't know, we can also use Kim, right?
Samyak. If you don't know, you can always use the default. But if you have the practice, do like this exercise, you will get more comfortable.
Correct.
Astu.
Next, the Nripaha Dasharatha Kena Saha Putra Kameshti Yagam akarot.
Vachanam kim tatra patni bihi vachanam kim.
Patni bihi kena kaihi.
Lingam kim. Patni.
Patni Strilinga padam.
Astu Strilinga bahuvachanam. Kadam bhavati prashnavachaka shabdah. Kabihi.
Kabihi, correct.
Kaihi is a pullinga padam bahuvachanam.
Okay. Nripaha Dasharatha Kabihi Saga Putra Kameshtiyagam akarot. Nripaha Dasharatha Patni bihi Saga Putra Kameshtiyagam akarot. Nripaha Dasharatha Patni bihi Saga Putra Kameshtiyagam Kutra akarot. Ayod.
No. Kasyaha nripada. You should have asked before itself. I didn't notice. Dasharatha kaha kidrisha dasharatha anantaram kasyaha nripaha.
Oh, Ayodhyayan.
Kimartam tatra kasya Ayodhya akaranta padam. Strilinga padam. And then it's a Shashti vibhakti. So kasyaha nripaha Ayodhyayaha nripaha Dasharatha.
Kasyaha nripaha. Oh, okay.
Samyak?
Okay. I thought Ayodhyayaha Putra Kameshti Makarot. No, it is not like that.
No, it's a Shashti vibhakti. Shashti vibhakti is associated with the Anya Padasya Sambandha.
Okay.
It's not directly related. And also Kutra cannot come because Kutra means it can be either Saptami or it can be Dvitiya vibhakti. But here it's in Shashti.
Kasyaha nripaha. Ayodhyayaha nripaha. It is connected with nripaha. Okay.
Yeah, if it is in Ayodhyayam, then that's a Saptami Bhakti. Then you can ask Kutra.
Okay.
So that's why you have to find out which Vibhakti, what exactly the sentence says. Samyak, you have to know the meaning. Sandarbha kaha, meaning tatra kimartam tatra Vibhakti tatra asti tadrisham. Astu, Samyak. Vanamala bhavati karoti kim? Astu, namaste iti chintayami.
पुत्रकामेष्ट्यागात् चत्वारः शिशवः जन्मं प्राप्तवन्तः. चत्वारः
क्रियापदमिव किं प्राप्तवन्तः. के प्राप्तवन्तः. प्रथमा विभक्ति. So find out which is in prathama vibhakti. So you will know that's kartrupadam. So shishu, shishavah, bahuvachanam prathama vibhakti. So ke.
शिशवः जन्मं प्राप्तवन्तः.
किं प्राप्तवन्तः.
किं पुत्रकामेष्ट्यागात्
किं प्राप्तवन्तः. Janma word, it is in both. Sometimes the word can have in masculine and then different two lingas. Abhi bhavitum arhati. It doesn't have to be Visheshanam. Okay. So in Janmam, there is Janmaha api asti, Janmam api asti. Astu, idanim Janmam, Napumsalingam api asti, Pullingam api asti. Astu. So we can treat it, we can treat this as Napumsalingam. So Janmam Kim Praptavantah, Janmam Praptavantah. Astu, Tad Lagu Vakyam. Anantaram
कति चत्वारः शिशवः जन्मं प्राप्तवन्तः तस्मात् पुत्रकामेष्टियागात् चत्वारः शिशवः तस्मात्
अवगतम्
ओके
निर्मल महोदय भवान् करोति किम्
रामलक्ष्मणौ यज्ञरक्षणार्थं विश्वामित्रेण सह वनं गतवन्तौ कौ गतवन्तौ रामलक्ष्मणौ गतवन्तौ रामलक्ष्मणौ कुत्र गतवन्तौ रामलक्ष्मणौ वनं गतवन्तौ रामलक्ष्मणौ केन सह वनं गतवन्तौ रामलक्ष्मणौ विश्वामित्रेण सह वनं गतवन्तौ रामलक्ष्मणं किमर्थं विश्वामित्रेण सह वनं गतवन्तौ रामलक्ष्मणौ यज्ञरक्षणार्थं विश्वामित्रेण सह वनं गतवन्तौ
बहु सम्यक् and one more thing I want to point out here yanya rakshanartham that's avyaya padam but the meaning of it it's like chaturthi astu for why for what or to means you get the chaturthi answer the purpose so it's not in chaturthi vibhakti because it's avyaya padam but it acts like a chaturthi vibhakti meaning astu
so an alternate sentence could have been ram lakshmano yagya rakshanay vishwamitrena sah vanam gatavantau
tadapi samyak but if you have sometimes it's like pancham vibhakti api we say it right vrikshatah grihatah instead of saying panchami you can add taha and then you can make it avyayam so it's easy so you don't have to confuse about ending kim ka vibhakti tatra so similar to that so kim artham normally for panchami the question will be kim artham the purpose you ask the question kim artham so if you have the ending yanya rakshanartham it the meaning implies chaturthi vibhakti but it's a avyaya padam samyak asu ramesh mahoday bhavan karoti ki
रामः चापं वित्वा वेदनं कृत्वा सीतां विवाहितवान्
mute मध्ये bhavatu bhagini
रामः चापं धीत्वा सीतां विवाहितवान् कः विवाहितवान् रामः कां विवाहितवान् सीतां विवाहितवान् रामः सीतां विवाहितवान् कथं विहितवान् चापं धीत्वा भेदनं कृत्वा
किं कृत्वा कथम् अपि सम्यक् एव चिन्ता नास्ति बहु सम्यक् महोदय सो तत्र चापम् इत्युक्ते जानन्ति खलु इट्स् धनुः अस्तु इट्स् भित्वा इत्युक्ते ब्रेकिंग
ब्रेक
अवगतम् अस्तु प्रज्ञा भवती करोतु
कैकेयी दशरथं द्वौ वरौ पृष्टवती कैकेयी पृष्टवती कैकेयी केन पृष्टवती वर कौ पृष्टवती वरौ पृष्टवती कैकेयी दशरथं will be
कं पृष्टवती दशरथं पृष्टवती
कैकेयी कं पृष्टवती, दशरथं पृष्टवती, कैकेयी केन पृष्टवती? द्वौ वरौ पृष्टवती।
केन वरद्
पुनः कौ पृष्टवती, वरौ पृष्टवती, पुनः कति वरौ पृष्टवती, द्वौ वरौ पृष्टवती। सम्यक्?
द्वौ वरौ पृष्टवती।
So this is Dvikarmak, right?
बहु सम्यक्। द्विवचने प्रथमा द्वितीया समानमेव भवति। रामः रामौ रामाः, रामं रामौ, तदपि द्वितीया विभक्ति अपि द्विवचनं समानम् एव। सो दट्स् द्विकर्म तत्र अस्ति। द्वौ वरौ, कति वरौ, द्वौ वरौ। सम्यक्? द्वितीया विभक्ति एव तत्र, बिकास् इट्स् द्विवचनम्, इट्स् कन्फ्यूसिङ्ग्। अवगतम्? सम्यक्। प्रश्नः भवती करोति किम्?
रामः सीता लक्ष्मणः च चित्रकूटे सन्तोषेण उषितवन्तः। कः उषितवन्तः? रामः उषितवन्तः। रामः केन सह?
No, but that is not correct. No, Rama Usitvanta is not correct. Rama, Sita, Lakshmana cha Usitvanta.
correct.
All three.
So you have three. So you can say K and then you can say go one at a time.
Okay.
Kaha kimapi. So all in Prathama Vibhakti. That's why you have a Bahuvachanam. Pushitavantaha. It's a Bahuvachanam.
के उषितवन्तः? रामः सीता लक्ष्मणः च उषितवन्तः।
सम्यक्।
रामः सीता लक्ष्मणः च के, can we use केन उषितवन्तः? कुत्र उषितवन्तः? रामः सीता लक्ष्मणः च चित्रकूटे उषितवन्तः। रामः सीता लक्ष्मणः च चित्रकूटे
सन्तोष
केन उषितवन्तः? रामः सीता लक्ष्मणः च चित्रकूटे सन्तोषेण उषितवन्तः।
सम्यक्। तत्र with happiness. So that's why there is a tritiya. And then ushitavantaka ityukte, it's like a vasati tadrishameva. Samana meaning eva. Bhutakalam tatra. Because it's a tavatu pratyaya bahuvachanam. So they lived there happily. Chitrakude. Samyak?
Okay.
एकः प्रश्नः अस्ति, तत्र लिङ्गं किं भवति? रामः सीता लक्ष्मणः, रामः लक्ष्मणः पुल्लिङ्गः, सीता स्त्रीलिङ्गः,
There is a
उषितवन्तः पुल्लिङ्गः.
which is closer to the end that gets the vibhakti.
Okay, so लक्ष्मणः पुल्लिङ्गः अस्ति चेत् उषितवन्तः. So if we say Ramah, Lakshmana, Sita cha, then Usitvatyah.
Tadrisham.
Okay.
Samyak Mahodaya. So
Santoshena will be feeling. So it is emotion, vibhakti.
That's why don't generalize with the emotion means it's a vibhakti. So in this context, doing some action with that emotion. So the vibhakti is tritiya.
Yeah. Okay.
Samyak?
Yes.
Arama bhavati karoti?
Yaga sannyasi rupena Sitam apahृतवान् saha Ravanaha.
So there is two sentences here. Yaha saga means, so break it down. One separate sentence and then go to the other sentence. Saha Ravanaha asti. Tatra adhyakritam asti.
Kaha Ravanaha asti.
Tavadeva. Kaha asti, Ravanaha asti.
Ravanaha asti. Kam
तत्र सर्वनामपदमपि विशेषणं भवितुम् अर्हति सः इस् अ सर्वनामपदं सो इट्स् अ विशेषणं सः रावणस्य विशेषणं सः कीदृश रावणः सः रावणः सम्यक्
ओके कीदृश
अनन्तरम् अग्रे
अत्र अपहृत सः रावणः अपहरितवान् अस्ति
सम्यक्
अपहरितवान् अस्ति
अपहरितवान् कः अपहरितवान् तत् भिन्नं सः रावणः अस्ति तद् भिन्नम् अनन्तरम् अन्यवाक्यं वाक्यद्वयम् अस्ति तत्र यः अपहरितवान् कः अपहरितवान् यः अपहरितवान् काम् अपहरितवान् सीताम् अपहरितवान् that's why you have to break it down yaha saha means normally merging two sentences so saying one sentence and then referring to the same person in using a pronoun astu samyak
काम अपहरितवान् सीताम् अपहरितवान्
कीदृशं सन्यासी
केन कथं
केन केन केन
सन्यासी
केन
सीतां रावणः अपहरितवान् सन्यासी रूपेण सीताम् रावणः अपहरितवान्
धन्यवादः प्रसन्न महोदय भवती करोति किम्
Mahoday, the previous one yaha will not come anywhere when we answer the question.
अपहरितवान् कः अपहरितवान् यः अपहरितवान्
Okay.
That's why I told you just to separate the sentences. There are two sentences here. Saha Ravanaha Hasti. There Asti is not there. Okay, that is a separate. And then you are referring the same one in the previous sentence. And then Apakarithavan goes to Yaha. Samyak?
Okay.
Yaha Saha Asti chase, you will normally have two sentences. That's why you break it down.
Can we not connect saying Ki Darsham Sah Ravana, Yah Sah Ravana?
Tadapi Bhavitum Arhati, you can try different combinations, but the easy common logic is this thing is separate it Asmin Sare to keep it simple. Saha Ravanaha Asti, and then you go to the next sentence.
Okay.
Yaha is a pronoun.
Sarvanama Padam. Samyak. Bhavati Karoti.
Kim Sitam Sanyasi Rupena Sitam.
Kam Apaharitawan. If it is
Sitam Sanyasi Rupena Sitam.
If it is Dvitiya Bhakti, it's a Karma Padam. Just to put it out of your way. Karma Padam, Kriya Padam, Karta Padam, put it out of the way. Kam Apaharitawan. Then that part is over. Then go to the next step and then combine all the words.
No, I think she is confused. She is saying Sanyasi Rupa and Sitam. So I think she is meaning Sita is in Sanyasi Rupa. That is not correct.
No. Ravana is in Sanyasi.
Ravana is in Sanyasi Rupa. So Sanyasi Rupa and like Kain Aparitwan. So Sanyasi Rupa and Aparitwan.
Ravana. Okay. Yes. Dhanyavad.
Samyak. Prasanna Mahodaya Bhavati Vadatu.
He Hanuman Sitayaah Anveshanam Karotu. Iti Sugrivaha Uktavan. Kaha Uktavan Sugrivaha Uktavan. Sugrivaha Kim Uktavan.
Kasyaha Uktavan.
No, it's also two sentences because there is saying one thing and then iti Sugriva Uktavan. That is Binna. Okay? Put it out of the way. And then because there are two Kriya, Karoti is the main Kriya Padam and then there is one Uktavan with another sentence. So iti means you are using another sentence there. Sugriva Uktavan. Tavadeva. Saha Kaha Uktavan Sugriva Uktavan. Anantaram Karotu.
I meant like what did Sugriva say? That's why I said Kim Uktavan.
Oh, samyak. Kim Uktavan api, but it gets complex. So instead you go to the Karotu. Karotu means it's a Madhyama Purusha Adhyakritam. ओ तत्र अस्ति वा अस्ति हे हनुमान् भवान् इति स्वीकर्तुं शक्नुमः अस्तु सम्बोधन विभक्ति तत्र करोतु इस् प्रथम पुरुष एकवचनम् अस्तु लोट् लकार अस्तु कः करोतु
कः करोतु हनुमान् करोतु हनुमान् किं करोतु अन्वेषणं करोतु हनुमान् अन्वेषणं कस्याः करोतु हनुमान् सीतायाः अन्वेषणं करोतु
बहु सम्यक् अन्वेषणमपि इट्स् स्त्रीलिङ्गपदं नपुंसकलिङ्गपदमपि अन्वेषणमपि अस्ति तत्र नपुंसकलिङ्गपदम् इति स्वीकर्तुं शक्नुमः so if you have a doubt go to kosha and check it out that's the best way अस्तु अस्तु इदानीं वनमाला भवती करोतु
हनुमान् समुद्रं लङ्घित्वा लङ्गां गत्वा सीतायाः अन्वेषणं कृतवान् कः कृतवान् हनुमान् कृतवान् कीदृशं
no
अन्वेषणं what is अन्वेषणं
कं कृतवान्
कं कृतवान् अन्वेषणं कृतवान् कं अन्वेषणं कृतवान् सीता का अन्वेषणं कृतवान् सीतायाः अन्वेषणं कृतवान् केन
कुत्र गत्वा किं कृत्वा
लङ्गां गत्वा कुत्र गत्वा लङ्गां गत्वा सीतायाः अन्वेषणं कृतवान् समुद्रं लङ्घितवान्
पुनः किं कृत्वा किं लङ्कयित्वा बोत् अपि सम्यक् किं कृत्वा अपि सम्यक् किं लङ्कित्वा
समुद्रं
लङ्घित्वा समुद्रं किं
समुद्रः कं लङ्कयित्वा
समुद्रं लङ्घित्वा हनुमान् समुद्रं लङ्घित्वा लङ्गां गत्वा सीतायाः अन्वेषणं कृतवान्
सम्यक् प्रज्ञा भवती करोति
महोदय रामः रावणं हत्वा सीतां रक्षित्वा कौशलदेशं 11,000 वर्षाणि पालितवान् the shortest sentence will be रामः पालितवान् रामः
कं
पालयितवान् कौशलदेशं 11,000 वर्षाणि पालितवान्
कति वर्षाणि
11,000 वर्षाणि पालितवान् रामः कान् पालितवान् सीतां पालितवान् सीता रक्षित्वा पालितवान् सीतां रक्षित्वा रावणं रामः रावणं हत्वा
बहु सम्यक् if you see a twantam labantam you say the twantam labantam and add the karma padam there okay kam or kim if it is pullinga means kam if it is
ramah kim hatva
tavadev so if you don't get confused so there can be multiple twantam labantam every twantam labantam will have a karma padam it will be attached that karma padam with twantam
rakshitva hatva रक्षित्वा हत्वा
किं महोदय सम्यक् अस्तु
हत्वा रक्षित्वा
हत्वा रक्षयित्वा so break it go ask question for the karma padam for the rakshayitva It's in Srilingam, so kam rakshayitva. So if it is Srilingam, Pullingam means kam hatva. If it is Napumsalingam means kim hatva. So you Twantam Labantam
Yes.
means ask the question with the Twantam and Labantam, or if you want to be generic, you can say kim krutva. Tadapi samyak. Samyak?
धन्यवादः.
परन्तु तत्र समयः नास्ति. एकनिमिषं महोदय एतद् अहं तत्र पश्यतु महोदय, निर्मल महोदय, नृपः दशरथः. There is no विशेषणं तत्र. Okay, भ्राता लक्ष्मणः, नृपः दशरथः. If you see something like that, you can ask question like कीदृश दशरथः. But it doesn't mean it's a vishesha vishanam. Kimartam ityukte nripaha is a what root, what is the type of the padam? It's a nama padam. It's a pullinga padam eva. But visheshana means you have a three lingam. Astu uttamaha, uttama, uttamam. Astu because it's not a visheshanam, it's just saying just the king Dasharatha. Samyak?
So there we will just say each of them is Nam Padam and we don't want to say Visheshan Visheshya.
Yeah.
Each one is Visheshya. Each one is Visheshya.
Exactly.
And there is no Visheshanam.
Yeah. And also here Nripaha Dasharatha, it's not a Visheshanam because it's a Nripaha itself is a Padam Pullinga. So the word decides the lingam. Okay. If the word is a Pullingam by nature, it's not a Visheshanam. The Visheshana, you will have it in all three genders and it describes, it's adjective describing the quality. But Nripaha is a Pullinga Padam. By its nature is Pullinga Padam.
So for example, if we say Mahan Nirpaha Dasratha, then Mahan is Visheshana for Nirpaha Dasratha.
Because Mahat Shabda is a Visheshanam. Kimartam Janimaha. It has
Trishulingeshu.
And also it describing, it becomes an adjective. It's describing the quality.
Okay.
Samyak?
Samyak.
So that's very important. And one more thing, any sloka, I don't know whether we have time, I'll do a quick thing. I want to do at least one sloka. Say for example, okay, we don't have time, so I myself will do it. So this is how you do it. Okay, in any sloka, pick the sloka. Gange Chayamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Sannidhim Kuru Tadrishameva. Okay, so any sloka, pick the Kriya Padam first. Okay, there will be only three buckets: Kriya Padam, Nama Padam, Avyayam. Samyak? Astu? So you separate it out, so you will have the clarity. There will be only one Kriya Padam. Then you go to break it down, break the words first. That's the important thing. Okay, so this is all in Sambodhana Bhakti because Ganga, all Srilinga Padam, Gange, Yamune, it's calling all the rivers. The whole meaning of this sloka is all the rivers. You come in the Asmin Jale. Asmin is a Vasheshanam of Jalam. Okay, in this Jalam, Idam Shabdasya Pullinga Padam Saptami Bhakti. So it's a Sarvanama Padam is a Visheshanam. So in this water, when you shower, you take a shower, you pray all these holy rivers and then ask them, you be in this water and then give me that Sannidhin Kuru. You are asking them, praying them to give the holiness of bathing. Astu Tavadeva. So that's how you break it down. So Vibhakti ka and then Kriya Padam kim and then what break the words first and then go to the Kriya Padam and then find out the words in which Vibhakti it has. Astu Samyak, then you will get the meaning. So here I want to show you one more sloka. So here you have Avyayam. So you have to break the Avyayam also because Chai Eva, if you break it, you don't have to worry about Vibhakti, which Vibhakti, because it is Avyayam. So it goes in three buckets. Either Nama Padam means you will get the Vibhakti, all the Vibhakti. And Kriya Padam, first get the Kriya Padam. And then you get all the Nama Padam Vibhaktis and then go, the Avyayam will be go in a separate bucket. Why it has a cha here? Because there are so many of them. So if you list so many and you say cha, and then eva is emphasis. You only do this. You are emphasizing to please come here and then give the holiness to me as too. So eva and cha are avyayam here. Samyak. So this is the process. Get the word first, Kriya Padam, and then go to the one step at a time, and then give the clarity of Avyaya Padam. If you so then you won't have the confusion of Vibhakti, Kutra Kadam Bhavati, Dadrasham, Kleshaka Na Bhavati. Samyak? So we don't have time today, but don't worry. So in next upcoming classes, it will be more fun to break the slokas, get the meaning, how you can arrive the meaning, breaking it piece by piece. We will learn all those things.
So in the, just one question. So in the, like for example, your Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Now, in some cases, out of these 7, some may be Visheshana Visheshya Bhava also, right? For example, it is Vishale Gange, let's say. Then Vishale and Gange both will be Sambodhana Prathama, but Vishale will be Visheshana and Visheshya will be Gange.
So that's why you break it. So the best clue is first get the Kriya Padam out of your way, and then first break all the words, because
Right.
there will be Sandhi we will learn later, okay? And then the best clue is in the same Vibhakti it has means you will know Sambodhana, there is something else in Sambodhana means you will know it's a Visheshana. Same
Right.
Vibhakti Lingam Vachanam Asti Chet, it will be in Visheshana. So it's a very important step. Visheshanam api, there is always Visheshanam in sloka most of the time.
Okay.
So here the simple, and then you in this level you are not required to go in detail. You have to break it down, Pada Vibhaga, and then you do the prose order because it will be in a different order, right? So prose order, and then give the Tatparyam meaning of the sloka. So you're calling all the holy rivers, and then you please come here. Be your Sannidhi means presence. I want your presence in my water that I am showering, and then so you give my blessings. That's all. You are requesting. It's like Prarthana Shloka. So you are calling out all the holy rivers. Be whatever water I am showering in. Jale Asmin. So that's Saptami Bhakti. Sannidhi means give your presence in this water that I am bathing. Tavadeva. Samyak?
Samyak. Dhanyavad.
Samyak.
So this is a simple
Dhanyavad.
one, but we will go one step at a time in the sloka, how we are breaking it down, how we are arriving at the prose order, because it is the poetic order is different. It will be in a different way. And then once you put it in a prose order, it will make more sense about the meaning. Here, how do you say it? So it's in the right order, so you don't have any confusion here. Astu, Sannidhi, I don't know, there is 2 times repeated. Sometimes Kuru will be somewhere else. Narmade, Kuru, Sindhu, Sannidhi. If it is like that, you won't understand, right? Then you put it in the right order, and then it will make more sense.
Okay.
But this order, remember how you do it. First break the words, and then go in the right bucket. So Kriya Padam, Nama Padam, and also Avyayam. So Avyayam, if you put it in the Avyayam bucket, so you will know you don't have to worry about the Vibhakti, and you don't have to associate with any Karaka, because it's by itself, it doesn't have any Vibhakti. So if you have a Vibhakti, it associates with the Kriya Padam, Karakam. Astu? Samyak avagatam?
Samyak avagatam, Mahoday.
Prashnaha santi va? Kripaya pruchatu.
Small correction in sloka. Asmin Jala is missing in that.
Oh, astu. Sannidhim punaga Dvivaram likitam asti. Chamyatam. Asmin Jale Sannidhim.
Narmade Sindhu Kaveri.
I will correct it and I'll go over it.
महोदया एक प्रश्नम् अस्ति. कृष्ण शब्दः विशेषण अस्ति विशेषणम् अस्ति.
Kutra?
Krishna can be black color also and Bhagwan Krishna also.
It depends on the context. Krishna palakaha that there it's visheshanam. Because you are palakam is napupansalikam. So Krishnam palakam. So there it's describing the palakam, it's a board. So describing the tatra visheshanam.
Okay. Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Krishnam Vande Jagadguru will be Visheshya.
Oh, tatra Krishna is a nama of Lord Krishna.
Visheshya.
No. Tatra karma padam. Aham Krishnam Vande. Tad lagu vakyam. Tatra visheshanam nasti tatra. Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Kidrisha Krishnam tatra Jagadguru is a visheshanam there.
Vishesh.
Astu?
Yes.
So Krishna, Lord Krishna is a
Lord Krishna.
Nama padam here. Tatra it's a word. It's not a visheshanam. It's a
Visheshya.
No, it's a karma padam. Aham. Krishnam aham vande.
Okay.
Kam vande, Krishnam vande. There, that's karma padam.
Okay.
Samyak?
Yeah.
I was in a rush typing this in the last minute. I did, so there is some typo error. I will fix it and then we will go over next week again. The sloka, there is some mistake. I didn't put it in the right thing. I wanted to show this to you guys today. That's why to give some clarity. And also I wanted to address all these things. Hope I covered everything, all the emotions and all the namaha and all the snehyati.
Yes, Mahodaya.
Because you should, in the beginning,
Yes, very nicely.
Have the confusion, it will be easy. Samyak?
Understood very nicely. Understood.
Dhanyawad.
Yes.
Idanim kim kurmah.
Dhanyawad Mahodaya. Dhanyawad.
Chinta nasti.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawadaha. Mangalashlokam.
Dhanyawad.
Shanti mantram. Vanamala Bhagavad
Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrutyorma mrutam gamaya. Om Shanti Hari Om.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad.
Agrima kakshayam milama.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad Mahodaya.
Dhanyawad.